continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Martin. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here for this offense. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Ball scooped up by the defense. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. They pressure him and get him. They walks back to the 7-yard line.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, third and long. He feels the pressure. Does a good job of getting rid of it, but he caught a break here. That ball's thrown off of his back foot, kind of hanging in the air. I thought the defense had a chance at a turnover.
The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Shotgun handoff here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to pass. It's Carr. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And that one's picked off. What a play.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Ball handed off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. They're going to run it here. He's got the first and still going. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. As they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Carr. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Punt over the middle. It's Hawkins. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Receiver in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Irish. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Grab behind the line. It's White. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Ball handed off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught behind the line. It's White. Breaking free at the 35. And they've got him.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's White. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's White. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Well, someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Motion now from the tight end. The shot. Complete to the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? And they're trying to punch it in here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Penn State. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. To throw, it's Carr. Makes a quick grab. Running with purpose. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The clock is still running. Not to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Looking for a man. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To the air, it's Carr. Over the middle, it's Washington. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. So in the 2nd quarter of play, this game remains tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The lineup on 1st down with just 5 seconds left before halftime. Handoff running right. Quick spin on the run. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field, trying to get something going early here in the 2nd half and jump on top. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Dropping back, it's Carr. It's an out route, the catch made. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Looks like Notre Dame will have the 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a 1st down in a big game.
He's hit just before the throw.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And that run produces a decent gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Now it's second down here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pass is caught. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the...
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's reeled in. It's Hawkins. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the ball is incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a quick grab. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? Back to throw. It's Carr. Caught near the sticks. It's Hawkins. Touchdown, Notre Dame, to put them on top now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That is an unforgettable moment to that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up. And, of course, you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. An inside give now from the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Carr. On the move now. He's going to take off. He gets the first and still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlocked, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Kicking team on now for the extra point. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And now the handoff. Fights through the tackle. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Tries to get it to the running back. Grab near the sticks. It's Marshall. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
That run moves the ball across the 35.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quick pass. The catch is made. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Play action here on first down. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Grab behind the line, it's Reynolds. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
That's caught. It's Marshall. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
He's got it right near the end zone. But he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver, that primary target, forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
They still need this extra point to top. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Nice grab. Good Smith. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over. Tied late here in the 4th quarter.
It is tough on a defense when a quarterback gets out of the pocket and makes the defense have to decide, are we going to rush him or are we going to stay back in coverage? And there, the quarterback was able to keep looking downfield and find a receiver as the defense scrambled to adjust.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it 1st down and 20. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Carr. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
An extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance.